Hey guys, this is Jody with JK Cruising. And were you ever curious if booking your next cruise while you're on your present cruise is beneficial? Does it really save you money? Can you get a cost savings? Well, stick around for this video and we're going to go over how we did that and what it means to us.
Hi, I'm Jody.
And I'm Kelly.
And we're
JK Cruising.
So we're here today and we're going to speak with the future cruise manager for the Celebrity Beyond. And in this video, he's going to explain the entire future cruise process to us. Okay, in this video, when we were on board the Celebrity Beyond, we wanted to book our next cruise, our future cruise in this case, in the Celebrity Beyond terms. Our future cruise was going to be booked on the Celebrity Ascent, and we wanted to do at least 12 days across the Mediterranean. Here we go. We're going to get started on the process. We're going to ask a bunch of questions along the way, so hang in there with us. We hope you learned something from this video.
Yes. Okay. My name is Mark. Nice to meet you. Please go ahead.
Okay, we would like to learn about the future cruise and what the benefits are of the future cruise and booking here. We'd like to book now, and we'd like to book something on the Ascent, which is the new ship coming out in Europe next year. So we would like to see what the options are and, sort of what's all about the future cruise, what kind of savings we get. Is there a price match guarantee? How does it work if the prices go down lower or higher in the future? Those kinds of things.
So,
I guess I have nice opportunity to explain exactly what I do.
That's perfect. Wonderful.
exactly.
Okay. So yes, I take an opportunity like that to educate, and that's what I do. So, but before I answer your question, my question is: did you like this trip?
This has been a beautiful ship. Absolutely the best.
Good to know, and a lot of people really put a lot of hard work just to hear this, and I'll take as compliment on behalf of
The fact that I'm here wanting to book my next cruise in advance, we've never done that before. And so that is a testament to the workmanship of the entire crew.
You make my job easy that you're already happy and you want to go on a cruise.
Right.
So I don't have to convince you to
You don't have to convince me to cruise.
So all I have to do is explain what's the benefit.
That's right.
No problem. First benefit to book on board, you get the expertise of my colleagues over here. So basically we've been on Celebrity Cruises many years. For example, I've been here 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And basically I live here more than I live in my home, right? So we know inside out, just not the destinations, yes, because we travel so much around. So we're more quite aware of the destinations, the weather, the ports of call, and the highlights of each and every ports of call. Plus, all the ships, their offerings with the public areas and the staterooms and the amenities of staterooms. So it's quite comes handy than referring to a book. It's all in the mind, right?
Hey guys, remember to like and subscribe. I hope this video is useful for you, and let's keep rolling.
So, and the second thing, when you book on board, and if you have used your travel agent or travel partner, we send the booking back to them.
Okay.
So we don't work on commission. So we give back to them, so they can continue assisting you after you leave the ship, and so you get our benefits and their benefits too.
Stick around towards the end and we're going to give you some of our tips and tricks on what we did to try and avoid some of the pitfalls that you might find yourself in if you don't pay attention to the terms and conditions of the next cruise program.
So what is our benefits? There's some exclusive benefits to book on board, which I will just highlight in this. Booking goes back to your travel agent. Second, we take a reduced deposit, way less than how much is required by Celebrity Cruise in Social. So $100 per person, all the way up to a top suite.
Right. Okay.
So basically $100 per person is the requirement to secure you on a cruise. We also offer what is offered in the general market by Celebrity Cruise, plus on top of that, additional up to $500 of credit. But this one explains over here that would be 50 to 500, depends upon length of the cruise and type of stateroom you choose.
Okay. So the longer you cruise and the higher stateroom, the more onboard credit you get. Okay.
But this is not the only offer we get.
Okay.
You get this one on top of other promotion. So what is other promotion? Let's say right now we are running a promotion which is celebrity running entire market. That would be 75% off on the second guest, additional up to $800 savings on the stateroom, then this onboard credit. We also run some additional onboard credit, let's say Black Friday sale, New Year sale. So sometimes this promotion comes along, you can get that as well. So means if you're committed into a promotion now, not necessarily you have to stick to that. You can very well change it in the future if you find a better promotion.
Awesome.
That's also legit for a price match guarantee. Means, let's say the promotion running now, fix the price is 5,000 for 2 guests per stateroom. You found down the line after 6 months, the cruise price has gone down. Now it's 4,500. You don't have to cancel and recreate. You just call us or your travel agent and we'll match the price. So you have reduced deposit, price match guarantee, booking goes back to your travel agent, plus additional up to $500 on booking.
And is that, is there a time period upon which you have to find that better rate? Is
It's
it,
a very smart question, I would say. Yes. The time limit is up to final payment, which is 90 days prior to the sale date, but you actually have to put down the remaining payment. Remember, it's $20 per person deposit required now. All you have to do is put down the remaining amount 90 days prior to the sale date.
so can you pay any amount during the, let's say you choose a cruise 6 months out,
You can, but
is there, but you don't need to.
we don't need to.
So you can wait until 90 days prior to the cruise and pay the entire final payment or the entire payment at once. Now, what happens if another COVID pandemic happens and all the boats stop sailing again for some reason?
God forbid.
What happens to the booking at that point?
What will happen, I'm not sure. What has been happened, I can tell you.
Okay.
So what we did, what Celebrity Cruise did during the pandemic, the guests who paid for the cruise, they were given 2 choices: to take the full refund on their deposit amount, or to leave that money with Celebrity Cruise, and for the future, we gave them 120%, 25% value of how much they paid.
Oh, wow. So if you paid $100, you got 125 in value
Correct.
on a ship credit, and then you could book your next 1.25 ship cruises.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
Very good.
So, and I'm pretty sure, and we will do that. And
It would
we
be
also
fairly-
gave the choice of full refund up to the last day of the cruise if you came out in a test result as a positive.
Sure.
So that was, we call it book with confidence, cruise with confidence.
Cruise with confidence.
That was the program name.
And so we booked a cruise right after COVID and it was canceled. And I think we were given a 10%.
10% off.
110%.
Yeah, 110%.
Instead of the 100.
Not here. Not here. It was a different cruise
It
line.
wasn't this, but we were given.
No, because I don't remember when we had 110%.
No, that's what I'm saying. Y'all were offering much better than the other cruise lines.
So you get transferability to your travel agent of your choice, and they still
Why
get
we
paid
do that?
commissions, right?
There is reason behind why we do that. Because I did not know you if your travel agent did not send you here. Though I think your booking was made through Celebrity Cruise.
Right.
But imagine if you had a travel agent. We want to protect their business because we got to know you because of them.
Sure.
So we will still let them get the credit for your booking. I mean, there would not be any better price if you did not go back to them.
Sure.
The price would be exact same with them or with Celebrity Cruise. In fact, there is a way which they can get a better price than what Celebrity offers. Ask me how.
Hey guys, remember to like and subscribe. I hope this video is useful for you, and let's keep rolling.
How?
Okay. So sometimes the travel agents have quite a number of more rooms
The volume discount.
for volume discount, which Celebrity Cruise offers them a volume discount. We call it group pricing.
Okay.
Though you don't know any other people in the group,
So the bigger the travel agent is, the more bookings they have on Celebrity, and therefore they may have a better discount, and they may be able to offer you a better rate than Celebrity
that
themselves.
is correct. So that's the way you can get a better price
Okay.
time to time. Only thing,
Tip guys.
so yeah, that's a good thing. So you book with Celebrity or with the travel agent, you never book. So,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
Cool. Good deal.
But
So-
yes, one thing, every time you're on board, I would strongly recommend to see my colleagues in the Future Cruise office. And we would always recommend something without being biased, you know?
Yeah.
Like we don't have to sell something more.
You're not getting paid commission for a specific trip or boat or anything like
It's
that.
more focused to give you or provide you a service and to bring you back with Celebrity. So that is the important thing.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the time today, Kumar. What happens if we need to cancel? Just flat out cancel. We've only put down $100. Maybe we haven't paid anything, and I don't know. Maybe we've lost our jobs.
After pandemic, we can actually not after pandemic. We started that just before the pandemic. That whenever you book a cruise, you'll be given two choices. One is fully refundable deposit. One is non-refundable deposit. In any case, the deposit is the same.
It's $100.
It's $100. But obviously, non-refundable would be less price.
Sure.
Fully flexible refundable would be more price.
Sure.
So whenever you are getting a quotation for a cruise, check what is the price for refundable, what is for non-refundable. If you think keeping 200 flexible and paying a little bit higher is worth for you, go for it. But most of the cases I see non-refundable is more economical than the refundable.
Especially since it's such a low.
Exactly.
I mean, who hasn't lost $100 before in the wrong place, right? I mean, let's face it, we've blown $100 in a lot of different ways. So
So it's always good to check that difference between refundable and non-refundable. But in my experience, non-refundable is the way.
So you have the entire 6 months, the entire time up to 90 days prior to boarding to get a lower price if you find one, to work with a travel agent, to potentially get a group discount, to, what about changing your booking?
If it's under non-refundable, if you make a change, then it's $100 per person.
It's a rebook, basically. You lose your deposit, you rebook.
Okay.
Now, book us on a doggone ship, will you?
That's correct. You can never go wrong. What would be wrong? If you have price match guarantee,
That's
you
right.
can change. You can go back to travel agent. You get more on the credit.
We want to go on the ascent, and we want to do the best of
The basics.
the May 6th, the best of Greece and Italy. 12-night best of Greece and Italy.
Many time in general in Mediterranean, it's a great time to go.
It's a good time.
Because first of all, it's not crowded. Second, it's a soothing weather because June, July onwards, it's get really hot.
Really hot.
And if it's hot for me, I'm coming from India, then it's definitely hot for you. So
No doubt.
We're from Atlanta, they call Atlanta.
it's really hot.
We're from Dallas. It's Dallas right now. So
We lived in Atlanta for 15 years. The nickname is Hot Atlanta.
Well, that's something new for me. I know Texas can be a little hot, but not Dallas.
yeah, we only get up to about like 110, 115 in the year.
You do?
110, yeah, 115 every year.
That's,
Yeah, but that's so just a couple of days usually. Most of the time, it's much less than that. So
this
This is the itinerary which you are looking at. It's one of the best itinerary. It's Ascent. It is May 6th of 2024. Barcelona, going to Nice, south of France.
Yep. And then
Florence, Rome, Civitavecchia, Napoli, Italy. Then you have best of the Greek islands, which is Mykonos, Rhodes, Ephesus, Koussoudas, Turkey, Santorini, Greece. And it's mix of south of France, Spain, Italy, and Greek islands. And together into
The only thing it's missing is cons. Or cans. I don't know how you say it.
Yes.
Everybody says it differently.
Uh-huh.
But it's close to Nice.
It's good, yes.
It's very
Go
close
to
to
Nice,
Nice.
you can go to Monaco, you can go to Cannes. So it's very,
Very good. I would love to do the Monaco and drive that whole Monaco thing. That'd be cool. Take a Ferrari down to Monaco. That'd be awesome. Or a Corvette.
Or an Audi.
Or an F1. Formula F1 race car. That'd be cool.
Get hold of your buddies over there.
So for this particular thing, a particular stateroom category, you like to check me the price.
We're just an inside kind of statement, but we're in Greece. I don't know how many more times we're going to go to Greece in our life.
Window.
So I think we'd like to do a balcony or a window.
I'll give you the prices in all different categories.
Okay, perfect. And I think there's a special right now, right? You guys are running promotion of 75% off the second guest, you said?
Yes.
Is there, have you seen any other discounts that are better than that from Celebrity, just for the general public? Other than booking through a travel agent or something like that? That's about as good as it gets, huh?
Brand so far.
Yes.
Now, you said this was the best itinerary.
For
How do
Greece?
the excursions differ in Spain and Greece from the excursions that was on this itinerary?
Okay. Every single port of call would have a variety of excursions to pick. Some different depends upon the level of activities and the highlights. What you like to see, culture, food,
Yeah,
or monuments, something like that. So
Yeah.
it's all divided by that, and you pick the one you want. And it's available for all single ports of call.
the reason why I asked, we did a river cruise over there. And the excursions that were on the river cruise was like museums,
No, we will give choice of nature, culture, and some of them are like a food, and it's everything. It's a mix of everything. So I have three different prices for you, and as the price suggests, so the first one over here is Ascent 12-night cruise, May 6th. This one is an interior for 2 guests in US dollars. So the bottom line is over here. That includes all mandatory port charges, taxes, and the savings over here. So the bottom line for the first guest, second guest, and for the cabin total, 5,307. For interior, ocean view is 5,707. This is ocean view, and a balcony is 6. That is balcony for 3.
Okay.
This one did not include the perks like drinks, Wi-Fi, and tips, but that is a choice. You can pick them. But this will come with our onboard promotion, which is, let's say this is 12 night, and we're looking at veranda. So it's 200 plus additional 50. 250 for the room, the Spain. In the ocean view, that's 175 plus 50.
Okay.
The ocean view should be 150 plus 50.
Okay.
That's
So
a
it's 200, 225, and 250.
yeah,
And that's an onboard credit? Is where that comes? Okay.
that you could use toward the drink package.
yes. Everything basically would spend on board.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, so this goes into Barcelona, and so you fly into Barcelona and you fly out of Athens. That'd be the only, not complication, but that would be a more expensive airline ticket.
Do y'all have any with the airlines for tickets? Any kind of
We
partnership?
do have, yes, we do. We do have this, it's called Flights by Celebrity.
Okay.
We guarantee that lowest price match.
Okay.
Yes. And this also works like an insurance. If something happens with the flights connecting you to the ship, Celebrity takes care of the alternate arrangement without you paying anything else.
Okay, gotcha. I'm good with an interior room. I mean, that's like the best sleep ever.
No distraction.
It's completely darked out.
12 nights.
Now the time to find a room for you.
Yes. Do we get to pick the room?
And this is
Yes.
on the brand new ship.
You too.
So we're going to get a balcony, guys, on the Ascent. And we're going to go through Greece, the best of Greece,
The best way to cruise.
the best way to cruise.
Without a doubt. So now, if you see here, I priced you in the least expensive balcony, but now you're gonna get an upgrade, which is called category upgrade, which will be E2 category. That's a technical term, but just for you, I priced in a lower deck, we'll upgrade to a higher deck without charging extra.
Wow. So we got an upgrade already. We ain't even got on the boat yet.
Priced in deck number 6 and can put you in deck number 8, which is the nicest deck to be on that ship. So this is the deck plan. It looks like we are gonna take this orange color.
What'd you do?
Okay, and I'll tell you the choices and my recommendations. So I would recommend something like over here.
We don't want to be right.
We don't want to be by the elevators. We've been there, done
Down
that.
a little bit, yeah.
So what color do we need to look in? Okay. So,
Looking at this orange color.
This orange.
This is in the middle, right?
yeah.
So I would recommend something.
Yeah, right in here.
Okay. So let's say 8.
And let me ask you, is there a view of the, are we going south?
In this one,
Side of the boat.
Which side of the boat is going to have the best view?
both sides, because if you see the map of Europe, and especially the Mediterranean Sea, you're starting from, let's say, Spain here, going to the coast of Italy. So the ship is moving like this.
So on the left side or the port side, we're going to have the best
That
views.
this side over here.
We'll have the best views of the.
This is the elevator, and I find the room here, 8223,
Okay.
which has great view, not very close to elevator, but still not far. Perfect location, 8223.
And that's midship, basically.
Very much. Yeah. Any preferred dining time I like to go for?
We like the anytime time.
Time?
Yes.
Can I use your email address in the file? No. I would require, like I said, $100 per person to secure the deposit. Congratulations, it's all done. I'm sending a copy of this book to your email address.
Hey guys, remember to like and subscribe. I hope this video is useful for you, and let's keep rolling. Hey guys, so just want to summarize some of the key benefits for the future cruise benefits if you book while you are on board your current cruise. So some of the things are, again, just a quick review. Onboard crew does not get paid commission, so they're unbiased. They're not trying to sell you on what the travel agency may have booked in bulk. So they want to make sure you get the best cruise you can with that specific cruise line. They're knowledgeable about all the ports. They, again, are going to be unbiased in booking expertise. And look, they live on a cruise ship. They've been living there for, in many cases, 10 plus years. So they know a little bit about these ports. They know a little bit about the cruise life. And they certainly understand, you know, where the best staterooms are and those types of things on the ship. Transferability. So just because you book on board doesn't mean you can't get the benefits. If a travel agent or if your preferred travel agent wants to book this, you can still take this booking, you can give it to your travel agent, and they can then potentially find you better discounts across their consortium of travel agents and things like that. So they buy in volume and you can probably get a discount. If not a discount, sometimes you can find other little nuggets like additional onboard credits and things like that. So be sure to go to a travel agent. By the way, you only have 30 days from the time you book to get to that travel agent and transfer the booking, okay? So from the time you book on board, you have 30 days in order to move that booking over to a travel agent. That's a little nugget that we learned, so that's a pro tip for you. Transfer it as soon as you get back off the ship over to your preferred travel agent. Let them know you got it and they can start looking for discounts for you. All of the generally available and generally market promotions and discounts are available and they apply. If a better discount or promo comes available, you can simply swap. So just contact your travel agent if you went to the travel agency. Otherwise, contact the cruise line directly and they can swap not only your promotion, like the 75% off and second guest and a $500 onboard credit. If a better deal comes out, like 100% off for the second guest, you can swap that promo for that particular new promo. And of course, discounts, if you find a better price, they will match the price. So that is the best price guarantee. So keep that in mind. By the way, all of this that we've talked about so far, changing, swapping, promos, discounts, in this case, you can do that all the way up until you make your final payment or 90 days prior to sailing, whichever is first. So if you pay your cruise off prior to 90 days prior to sailing, and you have not enacted your best price guarantee yet, you may be restricted from enacting that. So you want to leave a little bit of the balance unpaid all the way up until the 90 days, in my opinion. That way, if something special comes out on the 91st day, you can take full advantage of the program. So don't pay it completely off all the way. Leave at least $100 or $50 or something on the book so that you can say you haven't completely paid this cruise off when you try and enact that best price guarantee. So that's pro tip number 2. Don't pay it all off early. You can certainly pay as you go and make payments along the way, but you want to leave just a little bit so that if a better deal comes along, you can still snag that better deal. Again, up to 90 days prior to the sailing. Once the 90 days is passed, no more guarantee, okay? So keep that in mind. By the way, all this information is going to be in the description below. We'll provide you all the links so that you can go and execute on this, okay? By the way, you can get additional onboard credits if you are a stockholder of at least 100 shares of the Royal Caribbean Cruise Line's stock. So if you have a stock owner benefit, if you own 100 shares, you can get incremental onboard credits up to $1,000 depending on the number of days of the cruise. For us in this case, the cruise that we've got coming up, I think it's only a $100 or $250 credit, but hey, every little bit counts, right? So keep that in mind. Remember that when you book online, it's only a $100 deposit. You have up to 1 year to book, not to travel, but to book your travel. So you could pay your $100 per person for your deposit, book it a year later for a ship that's going a year later. So you could book this out. The cruise could be actually 2 years out in a row, or 2 years out from the date that you actually booked on board. And you can pay it off over those 2 years, and you've got to look forward, to this great cruise that you're going to have 2 years down the road if you wanted to do that. But you've got to book it 1 year from the date that you actually put down the deposit. You don't have to tell them where you want to go. You don't have to tell them anything other than, I want to go on another celebrity cruise, and give them the $100 deposit, and that secures the promotion, the credits, and then you can determine later where you want to go and how you want to spend your money. Remember, you can pay it off at your pace up to 90 days prior to sailing. but be sure you get your best price guarantee prior to the final payment or the 90 days, whichever is it comes first. You can cruise with confidence because they're going to, if the pandemic or if something happens and we go through this whole, worldly scenario again that we just went through with the pandemic of COVID, you'll either get a full refund or more than likely, they will offer you some percentage. In the past, they've already set a precedence for 125% of your present cruise value towards a future cruise. So if you paid $1,000, you're going to get $1,250 towards a future cruise if that was the value of your current cruise. Remember, you can take advantage of the transferability with the travel agents and their bulk volumes and base pricing and things like that. So you definitely want to check that out and make sure you go to a travel agent. Airfare. Should you buy airfare from Celebrity Airlines, remember, they're going to get you to the ship. They're going to be responsible for making sure you get there on time. And if something goes wrong or goes awry in that travel, it's on them to get you to the ship, even if alternative travel arrangements have to be made. Just like an excursion, they won't leave you behind. If you book the air with them, they are not going to leave you behind either. So keep in mind, now that may mean that you have a couple of days of air travel. So that's the one thing that you do need to work with the travel agency on to make sure that you've got something that works for you. Remember, if you have 100 shares, again, pro tip, maybe number 2 or 1, whichever one it was, 100 shares of Royal Caribbean Group stock at the time of sailing, then you can apply. Typically, they like to see that at least a month in advance because you do have to submit online proof that you are an owner of the stock. It has to have the exact same name on the stock certificate or on your on your stock plan. It has to have your name the same way you've booked your cruise. So if your name is Jody Allen Henson, then your stock certificate should say Jody Allen Henson as well. Okay, they need to make sure it's you that owns the stock. And then remember, there are some restrictions on that credit. It's not available everywhere. If you're 100, for example, it excludes charters in the Galapagos Islands, for example. And then you can redeem that shareholder benefit if you own that 100 stock of Royal Caribbean Group on every single cruise that you ever take. So if you take several cruises, don't leave that benefit on the table. And it's per stateroom. So if you book it and you have 100 shares and your wife books and she has 100 shares and you book 2 staterooms, book a stateroom in your name and book a stateroom in her name and you can get 2 credits, okay? So look, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. We certainly appreciate you watching, and remember to like and subscribe. It really does help us a lot. We hope this has been beneficial, and remember, you only have one life to live, so go cruising. See you next time.